Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me, a tired haunted chick like me, with really, really, really cute dogs. I thought I would do a live early, and maybe I'll do one later too. Just thought I would check in with y'all, see how everybody's day has been, say hello, see if anybody needed a reading. If you just found me and I'm not live, skip to the end for a free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe came by, got a reading, didn't get a reading, maybe found this channel when I was not live. So everything you need to know is in the description. Tonight's special is only $1 per minute for tarot card readings and grief counseling sessions. You can get your free yes, no, how, when, as well as the $6 taco box. $6 taco box, you get to ask 3 questions, plus get a channeled message if you choose from past, present, future self, past, present, future loved one, maybe someone who's passed on, maybe a pet that's alive, maybe a pet that's passed on to the afterlife. You can also get the 1111 love reading. The 1111 love reading lets you go ahead and ask a couple questions about your love life. And you can also get the general reading for the international standard, which is $30. It's only $1 per minute. So if you've got $10, I've got 11 minutes and 10 plus cards for you. So pick your poison. There's a lot of options. I'm going to try to start doing YouTube earlier in the day like this. Not that it's early in the day at all, but and then doing one later in the evening. If I've got some time to add some extra ones to the week, I'm going to. How's your day, Faith? Happy Monday. I hope it's been a good one. I'm good. I'm just, doing girl things. I'm organizing my caboodles. Molly got home safe. She left at like the butt crack of dawn. You just got off work right on. I'm just getting back to work. Yeah, she's doing okay. She said she was super tired today. I know she had to leave early because she had to go to a doctor's appointment at like 11 o'clock Houston time. Or she would have stayed for the day. Hey, hello. How's your day been? Things be good for you this month? Of course they will be. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Have you been taking some time to figure out how you feel about that? I mean, I'm sure you have, or you wouldn't be asking that question. But I intuitively feel like, yes, you will. You will have a good month. I feel really good about February for all of us, actually.
Rooney, gonna eat? Hungry guy. Are you on?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you talking.
Blah, blah, blah. Spirit, what does hello need to know? I'm calling forth hello's most strongest and trusted spirit guides on what they need to know about will February be a good month for them this month? Will February be a good month for them? I think Spirit's being a little sarcastic, but you got the no card. Are you okay, hello? It doesn't have to be this difficult, but you will awaken to the call of great deeds. Big victories are not far away. They come to you naturally because you possess the polished qualities of a leader. Your confidence in the future strengthens. How could it not? Let's see what how and when says for you for February. Hey, Dwayne, how are you? Spirit, how and when for hello? How and when for hello? It says, a current situation might be slightly stale, but it is temporary. From now to 2 to 3 months, the chariot of change will roll on. Staying true to your amazing ability for both consistency and adaptability will help you reach your ultimate goal. You will be victorious. Never doubt it. So, what does a good month look like? Waking up happy, healthy, and whole for me is enough. But it's always good to see y'all's face around here too. Spirit, what does faith and love need to know about? See. We'll see be Faith and Love's Valentine this year. Let's see how sassy Spirit's going to be with your card today, Faith. Are you ready? Are you ready? Spirit, I'm calling forth Faith's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. What does Faith need to know about her Valentine this year? Yes, no about this Valentine. Cupid, what do we need to know? You never had a Valentine? Nope. Spirit's like, nope. It'd be interesting if you asked this question every single day. What would the answer be? Would it change according to your feelings and your actions? But right now it's saying no. But behind every peak climbed, there will always be another peak to conquer. The way is open. So Phyllis is saying he is willing. But the fog of uncertainty has not yet lifted. Not until the wind of change injects you with the bottomless energy needed to ascend any mountain. No mountain is too high, no problem too hard. So I feel like it's saying, all this overthinking you're doing is not, doesn't have to be that difficult. And I'm just going to tell you what my friend, Sun, the counter of the universe, the African wise man's son, said to me, you can move mountains with a cup of water. So I'm going to leave that with you today, Faith. And if you ever want to talk about it more, if you have any premonitions, add meaning to that, have any visions, feel something interestingly different when you come back to think about what I just said to you, let me know. Yeah, I think we've all been dealing with a lot. Yeah, I used to sit around and be like, what does sun mean? What is sun talking about? What does the universe need me to know? And I think that was like the most like important message I've ever received and processed, other than how to budget and do banking and taxes and clean. Oh, struggling with anxiety and depression. Just start a cleaning mental phase. That's what I do when I start to feel anxiety or depression. I start like getting rid of things that trigger me. Yeah, I poof. And cleaning things. And I guess that's just something that I feel has been a part of me and my path of least resistance to manifesting abundance naturally without even really knowing it, like just adapting to my anxiety and my depression, adapting to the struggle and finding key ways to let go of it. I think that's why as a kid, like getting into like theater I was just very passionate about it. I'm probably, if I found the right theater group, I would still be very passionate about doing theater, but it just helped me like escape the bubble that I felt I was in because I couldn't hear very well for years. So it made it more difficult to talk. Can you imagine how weird? Like you don't know what you are, you don't know where you are, you don't know who you are. You're in this altered state before 7 years old anyways. And you're struggling with anxiety and depression. I just knew I had to find a different state of mind. And sometimes I wouldn't be able to hold that state of mind. It has only been over the last couple of years of being an adult that I've been able to like truly grasp the fact that, okay, it doesn't matter, if I stand upside down on my head or not. It's probably going to be a natural occurrence that I'm going to struggle with anxiety and depression for the rest of my life. But to know that I have a choice to change that is a relief. Even if it lasts for days, couch rotting, the new bed rotting. Yeah, I'm here early because I'm going to start doing an earlier show. Like I used to do the coffee talks, but coffee talk is like just too early for me. And I'm trying to like reset my schedule a little bit because my best friend's going to Barbados. So her and I are only going to be like an hour apart from each other on the time zone. So I would like to make sure I'm on the same timeline with her. Like before she leaves UK to go to Barbados. We'll have a date for Valentine's Day. Yes, it's me. I'm the one, Ari. I'm kidding. But I will be here for Valentine's Day. If you need a friend. Spirit, what does Ari need to know? I'm calling forth Ari's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Will she have a date for Valentine's Day? If anything, Ari, if you see a cute guy, instead of like, asking for his Instagram, you could just ooh-woo him. I hear that's what all the girls on TikTok are doing now. Oh, you're having a chill out session, huh, Dwayne? Right on. Oogle. I guess you could oogle them too. Yes or no, Spirit, will she have a date for Valentine's Day? Will Ari have a date for Valentine's Day? Wah, 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 wah. You can still change it, though. Even though Spirit says no, new discoveries will affect the final result. Knowledge is power, but fate is fate. You only receive what you deserve. Yet your desire to safely achieve a favorable result can still pilot you down a successful path. Have faith. Spirit, how and when for Ari? How and when? See, you get what you expect. Make it romantic for yourself. Give yourself a milk bath. Buy yourself some roses. Get yourself a box of chocolates. Invite a friend over. Spirit, what does Ari need to know? How and when for Ari? There's nothing wrong with giving yourself a little more self-love on Valentine's Day, not just to others. So how and when, Spirit, for Ari and her date? Preserve from now to the next 4 to 5 months. All efforts aimed in creation and growth will bring you a delightful prize. You have an incredible gift for relationships, which never fails to invite harmony and success right into your lap. Oh, you're in a horrible car accident too? Yeah, those can be fucking weird. I'm sorry you had to go through that. You wish you had another person that could do what? Ooh, you? So I own a sim in Second Life where there's a furry nightclub. And this song is played often there, Ari. And I was just saying, you might like this song. Maybe you could just send it to a guy you like. If you get his phone number. Hold on. Just because you had said before that you would just ask for the Instagram. Don't even worry about Instagram. Hold on. Why is it not copying and pasting correctly? Why is your low life so dry? Because maybe that's what you've experienced in seeing other people's love lives. Maybe their love lives are dry. So since that's all you've experienced seeing in other people's love lives that are in front of you, not on the screen, not in books, not in movies. So yeah, they play this a lot at the club on the sim I own in Second Life for like years now. I love that song. So maybe, next time, if a guy will give you his digits because you ask, just send that song to him. Don't say anything. See what his response is later. Only if you really like him. But what is romance to you guys and girls? I mean, for me, it could be, doing the dishes together. I know, right? Or it could be us at Olive Garden, me wondering why we're not at home cooking Olive Garden together. It could be going on a roller coaster or bungee jumping. It could also just be, going out to the woods, to just listen to the woods. Most people have a better love life than you. I bet you have a better love life than I do, Ari. I won't. I mean, you can ask Molly. I'm brutal. I won't even like give them the time of day, even if they're cute and look at me cross-eyed. And it does sound sweet, doesn't it? And it's awesome. It's a great experience to have, and everybody should have it. I think because my family cooked a lot together growing up, it's just something that I feel people who love each other and who are also friends should do together too. Yeah, I got 3 dogs. My love life's way better than yours. I get so much adoration from those dogs. They treat me like they're human dog bed. But you'll find someone, Ari. Just ask somebody out. Ari, that's cute. I'm flattered that you would say that about me. Rejected as much as you. I don't know, honey. I mean, are you pursuing a lot of people and they're constantly rejecting you? Because I'm probably just not getting rejected because I just don't. I can't lie. Like, I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, I'm so lonely. I have to go find anyone. I'm single, but I'm not desperate. Does that make sense? I almost feel like sometimes, though, people will get feelings in regards to feelings, emotions, and sensations confused a little. Hold on one second. I gotta call Nanny back.
Hi, you have reached Jerry. You've reached my mechanical secretary. Please leave a message with her, and she will get with me, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank
You're so
you
cute.
for calling, and you have a great day.
Oh, no. Hey, Nanny. I just noticed that you called. I apologize for missing your phone call. I thought maybe you would answer because you had only just called moments ago. But I'll go ahead and listen to your voice message now. I hope you're doing well. Love you, Nanny. Why didn't the phone ring? Like, I'm not on. Oh, I didn't have the ringer on. Doy. Okay, so she called me twice.
Hello?
Said hello once. She's okay. Hello, Nanny. Yes, but some people hardly get rejected. I don't know. I just really don't know. Like I don't know what hardly people get. Hardly know what people get. I don't know. I just heal people all day, so a lot of people are getting rejected. So yeah, but some people are hardly getting rejected, but I mean everyone I talk to is getting rejected. It's like people are just rejecting each other over a pair of shoes. It does. But you don't have to be about it. What do you want to be about? Who do you want to be when you get to the end of you? What is it that, you know, what is it going to take to make you stop rejecting yourself? Why believe in that version of yourself that gets rejected anyways? Especially when they're like, you deserve better than me. Yeah, that's a dumb excuse. Yeah, I get that a lot. I also get a lot of people who are begrudgingly married. They're like not happy in their marriage, and it's been a couple years, or it's getting close to 10 years or something like that, and it's, you know, some of them are going through, you know, quarter life crisis. Some of them are going through a midlife crisis, which I can relate to at both because I went through both of them at 15. And now I'm forever 15. So somebody actually said that to you, Faith and Love, especially when they're like, you deserve better than me. Oh God, what guy said that? That's so rude. And I say that's rude because it's like saying that there's never going to be anyone good enough for you, in a way, in a sense. And then the more that you're told that, you might end up you might start believing that. Or even if you're only told that once, you might start believing, well, maybe no one is. You know, maybe it's always going to be, I deserve to be with someone better than them. Yeah, very much so. I just had this conversation with my drummer not too long ago when his dad died in the middle of January. You know, because I also work with people who have said like their family members or their friends while growing up, while being even an adult, have always said to them, oh, no one deserves you. So they would start to believe it and then get stuck in this pattern where, you know, everyone they met, it was like a shit show. Part of my friend sheet too. I'll tell you what, Molly's a champ at getting rejected. If Molly was, let me think, it's like, you know those guys with the bowl and the red flag thing? Like, that's Molly. That's Molly. She was hair cruising Tinder last night. It was cute. I don't know where she finds the energy to do that, but I know there are a lot of people who want to keep their options open for dating sites, but I can understand people who, you know, don't want to do that kind of thing, don't feel comfortable with that kind of thing. I mean, I know that, like, you know, when I heard horror stories about like the Craigslist killer, and then like some girls who got raped from the Christian dating hotline thing or dating website, I was like, yeah, I'm buying a gun. Yeah. And I just never went down that road. I mean, even like Facebook Marketplace creeps me out. Facebook creeps me out. I'm surprised I still have my Facebook. I didn't think about marriage and stuff until I couldn't have kids, and then it's like looking at everything I put off because I thought I had time. Now I just want marriage and kids now. But you can have it. You don't have to wait 2 years. You don't have to wait a year. You don't have to wait to get married to be a parent. You know, the time is now. The time is now. You know, maybe you have a said friend that wants one too, and you could adopt together. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, it could happen tomorrow, Faith. And you have plenty of time. You have all the time in the world. You know, my grandma had my dad on the floor of a barn, and she was 45 years old. And that was a very, very, very long time ago. And I believe she was born in either 1896 or 1898 or 99. And then his dad was born a few years after that. So there's still time for you to have this. Do all the other things you still want to do. Excuse me. Okay, so there's probably your biggest limiting belief and circumstances. You feel unlovable. Now it's time to meet yourself a little bit more deeply, sexually, possibly. Even if it's just by yourself. This is how a sex therapist would probably, you know, say, you know, this is how you can deeply meet yourself and feel, is to explore maybe that side of yourself. And if not by yourself, with people you love and trust. Because you're not unlovable. But also, what can stem from you feeling unlovable can also be a very deep, how should I say, a very deep disconnection from yourself sexually. Yeah, it's a journey you have to take every day. And even if you feel blah that day, just know that it's carrying you there and back again. That's the best part, is you can't buck it up. Pardon my French. Yeah, but you feel unlovable to others because subconsciously something's going on. And consciously. But it's just truth that you're not. It's just not it's just not true that you're unlovable. What is it that they would have to do to make you feel lovable? Is it words? Is it actions? Is it, what's doing it? What does it for you? And you've got to go out there and ask for it. Or maybe just start expecting it. Maybe it will be easier for you if you know that you are feeling this way about yourself. To keep asking yourself why you feel this way now. Why do you feel this way now? And maybe subconsciously, the key to the lock of your heart will open. Your heart to understanding it a little bit more, so you can break that spell. So you can break that curse you put on yourself in regards to feeling, I feel I'm unlovable, and I feel unlovable to others, though. Well, why would you feel disposable? I guess it's easy for people to get to that point where in life it's like easy. Yeah, it's easy for them to just dispose your comment, dispose your like, dispose your friendly gesture, dispose your feelings. Yeah, people treat each other, I feel, aesthetically more disposable now than maybe even before social media. Your feelings come from within. But there is stuff that has been programmed so that what is within feels impossible. Like the wants, the desires, the wishes. I mean, you can consider continuing doing shadow work and trying to figure feelings out and where they come from. But at the end of the day, it's just this. It wouldn't matter if you did shadow work all day long, all week long, every single day, for the rest of your life. The shadow work is never going to end. It's never going to be done until you decide it's done. The shadow work doesn't decide. Spirit doesn't decide. Dollface Diva doesn't decide. Dwayne doesn't decide. Faith, you're the one that decides. See, whoever C is, C doesn't decide. You decide, and that's a path that you take with whatever you believe your creator to be. Hey, Dollface, how are you, dear? Yeah, so what if every time you start telling yourself, Faith, I feel unlovable to others. Just stop that shit. Stop. And try to tell yourself that's just ridiculous, wherever that's coming from. It's not the truth. Hope you change your mind someday. It might crack the code with what happened to you or what's going on really deeply, spiritually, subconsciously, so that you can get out of that pattern that keeps making you, it's like Groundhog's Day for you, feeling unlovable in this way, feeling disposable in this way. Maybe subconsciously you're feeling, even if you don't realize it, Maybe it's subconsciously that you feel to be worth someone's time. It has to be on their time and their worth, not yours. Like, maybe very deeply subconsciously, you might not realize that, you're continuing to tell yourself you're not worth someone else's time because maybe you're not worth your own time, and the fact that something happened somewhere, you love yourself, so why does this keep coming up? You gotta let go of that gremlin in your head, that old version of yourself that's telling you feel disposable. Then stop putting yourself in situations where you feel disposable. Stop yourself and think about it for a minute. Is this situation going to make me feel disposable, or is it going to make me have joy? But is it going to take my joy away because maybe the action I'm taking or the movement I'm taking or the path I'm taking is going to displease someone else despite it pleasing me? Like, will the choices I make, will they please others so that they feel I'm worthy of their time? You have to turn your back on them. Just let them go. So how does it feel compared to when you just aren't thinking about it? Does it feel like carefree timelessness? Is there any time when you're able to just feel like, oh, those thoughts again, and feel something else? Or do you start dwelling on it? Is it something that like builds up every day, or is it just only building up with a few times a week? I'm okay, doll face. I'm hanging in there. Much better now that Ruby's in my lap. Hi, I love you. Are you the best, Ruby Dooby Dooby Carbuncle Booby? They're always kind of there, yeah. Okay, well, look at the puppy and get over it. Keep correcting yourself, because eventually, that which you assume has no choice but to show up. Oh, hi, baby. Please don't climb my leg because you don't have claws like a cat. Yeah, please don't hurt yourself. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. Don't start getting all growly. Okay, all right. Calm down. Everyone calm down. Oh, big yawn for such a little puppy. Hi, Nose Gobbly. Hi. So what have I done so wonderful to get 2 chihuahuas in my lap in 5 seconds? What? What? Be careful now. What are you two doing? What are you two? Did Grandpa feed you again? Or are you just hungry again and that's why you've come over here to... No, please don't do that on YouTube. You don't need to lick her butt on YouTube. Thanks, Ruby. Dogs. They cause problems. I think we all go through it. I mean, none of us are perfect, but it is our imperfections that make us more lovable. So nothing wrong with taking it one day at a time to change it, because you can change it. You don't have to feel unlovable by others. It can be a bummer. I do understand that, but you can change it. And you will. Power over time. Did y'all doggos have a good day? Yeah. Okay, you guys, come on. I don't think that Ruby likes that. I don't think that Ruby wants you to sit on her like that, honey. That makes her uncomfortable. So you just stay in my arm, okay? Are you sleeping? Hi. You have the patience of an elf. I don't know why or how. Oh, where are you going? There's nothing in that drawer for you. Quit sniffing it. Quit sniffing it. Unless you're going to read the cards. Hey, Lolly, welcome back to the channel. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Want a cookie kiss? Want a cookies? A cookie kiss? Oh my goodness, a cookie kiss. Oh my goodness, a cookie kiss. Oh my goodness. Okay, little biscuit, don't start getting crazy. Wow, all I said was cookie kiss. Okay, could you just stop sniffing her butt now? Gosh, dogs really do cause problems. Just here, go. You want to sniff her butt? Run away. Running out of coffee. YouTube ads. Yeah, I remember a day when YouTube didn't have ads. And you could just upload whatever you wanted. Oh, those were the days. And if you had a channel, you had an inbox. I want my inbox back, YouTube. But they took the YouTube inbox away because they wanted to make more room for the servers for people to upload videos. But just thinking about all the accounts that like are inactive that have one playlist on them, like get rid of those. Can't they tell the difference between what's active and what's not on YouTube? Well, good luck, Dwayne. I've been trying to get my channel going for 15 years. Let me know what your secrets are. I've started to just believe that YouTube is one big brainwashing session. It's like one big, huge human experiment. And we're the guinea pigs. Well, I started getting some information where Google's like, you better sign into this email account or we're going to delete it. So I think they are probably actively increasing, looking for accounts that, have not been active for a certain amount of time. And then if the person's gone far enough to do the 2-person authenticator, that might help. So like I have a business email, I have a non-business email. I'm pretty sure many of us have several different emails. I just know I couldn't do it all in one space if I tried. but they're active. So if I don't log into one for a really long time because I'm using the other one more than the other, depending on personal and private emails, because I don't get a lot of private emails. I just get business emails. In fact, I never get any like real private emails. Nobody talks to me through email unless it's like business stuff, people who want a private reading or something like that. But so more often than not, the inactive private email account will be like, you better sign in, or we're going to delete this account. Or, Google now has like I don't use Gmail, but I do know that Google has a whole new thing now with, you can only have so many accounts, and same with YouTube. So if you have multiple YouTube accounts, and you think that they don't know who you are, you're wrong. They do know who you are. Yeah. I can't say that I've always been, excited about having the internet. I think it can be a lot of fun, but I've tried to really stay close to my roots in nature, and not get too far away from my roots with nature. Because the more I'm closer to nature, of all things, the more I can stay rooted in my true authenticity. I think people have gotten really uprooted in society regarding their actions, their thoughts and feelings, because there is just constant scrolling that's pushed on us on a daily basis. Constant subconscious. Now, whether we're willing or not, limiting beliefs and circumstances pushed on us. I could probably go on all day about it, but I won't. But yeah, a lot of restrictions. You got videos on YouTube that'll tell you, don't reach out to him. And then you've got videos on YouTube that are like, if she doesn't reach out to you, she doesn't care. And both of them are just so ridiculous. Like, these kind of videos to me are just so ridiculous. Pull away, he'll want you more. Pull away, she'll respect you more. Like, fuck off. It's gotten so, with this whole screen thing, it's gotten so, like, people disregard your feelings, that there's a person on the other side of the screen with human feelings, human emotions, just made of flesh and bone. People get this God mode going on behind the screen. It's really disturbing to me. Really disturbing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's the people who don't make sense, who don't care about making sense, and people who say just a bunch of bullshit. Like, a lot of them are those people who have used the screen as their shield to say what they want, do what they want, act the way they want. Yeah, people, you're right, Faith. it's like less and less we're seeing each other as humans and more as if we're seeing each other as video game characters or something. Yeah, just someone online with no feelings or anything. Yeah, I agree. Well, at least it's easier to spot the heartless. I think that there's a lot of people also wanting to understand themselves better or more after being, hypnotized by social media for many, many, many years. I also think it's interesting how, social media gives us the option to hide and block. There's really no point at hiding and blocking. And I'll tell you why. Because you could block someone and block someone and block someone and block someone. And they're always just gonna, they can always just go make another account and look at your stuff, or, you'd have to be given all privacy. Go make a private Patreon, a private website, a private Instagram. Hey, what's going on? Ruby, you're so vicious. Quit being Ruby rude. Everybody can share the couch. It's not just your couch. Apparently, Ruby's not seeing other chihuahuas as chihuahuas today. She's seeing them as evil children or something, pulling at her ears. Are you okay now? Okay, everyone's going to leave you alone. I promise. Acting like that. So I'm going to be on for about another 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and make dinner and probably do a couple of private readings I have to catch up on. Oh, God. And it's Monday. I have to catch up on some chores. I just really, I want to get a robot made. That's why you need a robot made. If anybody has any robot maids, they want to donate to the Chammy. P.O. Box is in the description. Thank you for your support and taking. You're welcome. It's just 6 of one, half a dozen of another. You gotta pick and choose your battles. And hopefully the battles that you're picking and choosing are going to serve you in a way that pleases you. Like, am I really going to drive up to Dairy Queen today and they're going to have the cherry dip? And will they do a double cherry or triple cherry for me if I ask? And then you drive all the way up there and they still don't have any cherry dip. So you don't ever go back to Dairy Queen because they didn't have your fucking cherry dip and you felt unlovable because of it. You felt like Amazon hated you because they didn't deliver the cherry dip to Dairy Queen. It can be that simple. But you never go back and try again with Dairy Queen because Dairy Queen didn't have what you want and didn't give you what you wanted exactly how you wanted it. So you had to settle for chocolate. But you really wanted that cherry. You couldn't get either one that day, so you're like, fuck it, I'm never coming back. I know I'm comparing love, life, the things you want in your life, your dreams to come true and things like that to a simple ice cream that you can get at the Dairy Queen, right? But this is kind of how I feel about it. When I say it doesn't have to be that difficult. The ice cream theory is just like, and then one day you just randomly meet someone who starts talking about, the chocolate cherry dip or the cherry dip or whatever at Dairy Queen. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to go see what Dairy Queen has today. And you finally manifested your vanilla cherry dip because you let it go. You enjoyed all the other ice creams you ate or came in contact with or met. Instead of worrying about what you wanted. You got what you wanted because you were just like, fuck it, let it go. One day that sweet cherry vanilla dip is going to show up at Dairy Queen and I'm going to randomly get it. Fuck it, it is done. Well, don't fuck it, but part of my friend's YouTube. And that's just it. It's either you believe in your ice cream or you don't. You believe in yourself or you don't. You believe in your dreams or you don't. You believe in other people's dreams or you don't. You believe only in your dreams. Or maybe you only believe in the other dreams of other people who believe in your dreams. Or maybe you let go of nepotism in regards to the ice cream you like or want or think you should deserve. Because ice cream is lovable. Who would, and start seeing yourself as ice cream too, because, a lot of people will be like, don't be eating that ice cream. And that is so unbelievable and unlovable to tell someone you shouldn't eat that ice cream. You're going to get fat. That's just the equivalent of saying, I don't feel unlovable about myself, but I feel that other people feel that I'm unlovable. It can be just the same, but nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. I'm only just kind of dipping my toes in the water with comparing places, people, and things since it's all the same. You only believe that you can't make others see it. But is worth something you see? Is it something we feel? Is it an emotion? Is it a sensation? Let me find out. I gotta know. Inquiring minds want to know. The important difference between emotions and feelings. It's not what I asked. Is it emotion? The importance between emotions and feelings. What is worth to you? It's a feeling. Most of us will say it's a feeling. But your love life can be on easy mode. You just have to give it to yourself. My love life is on easy mode all the time. And that's just where I park it. I have no choice but to just park it there. I don't have time for the pain. Just like that Guns N' Roses song says, patience. I just don't have time for it. I can sit here and be miserable, or I can sit here and be happy. I've got a choice. So I can either smile while I still have all my teeth, or I can frown. And frowns are bad. So I had to make a choice with what felt right to me, what, where and who I wanted to be. Do I want my love life to be uneasy? Fuck no, not anymore. I want what I want, which is a happy, healthy, harmonious relationship. We all want that. We all want to be loved. But what relationships do we already have in our life right now that has that we can hold on to? Whether it's with a family member, a friend, maybe a coworker. I mean, look at Molly. I really needed someone to come visit me and like hang out with me and, just sit in the car in my pimp mobile eating some candy, which I never get a chance to eat any kind of candy. It's so expensive. And just roast some people coming in and out of the graveyard of Kroger with their groceries. It was so much fun. But I mean, different strokes for different folks. And I don't think any of those people who were going in and out of the grocery store were having an easy love life either, whether they were couples or not, sadly. I mean, you could just see the couples walking together, which ones were together based on sex and money and possessions, and which ones were really into each other and which ones were just not really into each other. And which ones were not together. Which ones were unhappy. Most of them looked unhappy. In fact, all of them looked unhappy. What am I talking about? Yeah, sure. What's your question, dear? But that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want easy. Nothing worth having is easy. Okay. I really feel like that's a great way to feel. But you're still making it more. That's like not what I'm talking about. But you're still talking about how you're making it more difficult than it has to be. No one's talking about it being easy. It certainly is not easy for you to get up in the morning and be in the state of mind you want to be throughout the whole day. That isn't easy for a lot of us, or any of us. But can we hold on to it for an hour? Sure. Can we even hold on to it for 5 minutes? Some people struggle with 2 minutes. Some people struggle with 17 seconds. Some people can't even get the 17 seconds. Love is always going to be complicated, you're right. But love does conquer all. And that is not a lie. I've seen it time and time again. And I really, truly believe in that. Oh, I know you get what I'm saying. And I'm glad we talked about this because I feel it's helped both of us. Me and Lisa are talking now, and the question is, does she truly love me? Spirit, what does Dwayne need to know about that? Yes or no? I'm calling forth Dwayne's strongest and most trusted spirit guides in regards to if Lisa truly loves Dwayne. Because he needs to know about that right now. So Spirit says yes. Her love is pure, it's patient, it's kind in that Temperance card. Excuse me. Spirit, I just want to call forth as a collective message before I leave tonight. Spirit, what does Aries need to know about their love life this week and what's coming in for them? What's coming in for Aries for their love life? I'm going to do the All Signs Love Tarot. Spirit, what does Ari or anybody who's in Aries that might be in the chat right now need to know about what's coming in for their love life this week? February 3rd to February 7th, 8th. So you've got the Hierophant card. just might be the right next thing for you to gather up your strength and figure out what it is that you want the next scene to look like in your life. What is the next right thing for you? What is the next right state of mind? And start taming the idea that you can't have what is already yours that you desire, Aries or Ari, if you're in the chat still. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about what's coming towards them this week, February 3rd through February 7th, 8th? What's coming towards Taurus this week, Spirit, in regards to their love life? What's coming towards Taurus, and what do they need to know about that right now? Wow, Taurus. So I feel like the Hierophant next to the Tower is saying the next right thing for you, Taurus, is going to be to clean it up. The thoughts and feelings you're having about yourself and your home. Start getting rid of the stuff that doesn't trigger you. Start getting rid of the stuff that triggers you, and stuff that doesn't trigger you. If you have a sentimental attachment to it, but you need to get it out of the way, give it to somebody special, or offer it to someone special before you donate it or sell it to a stranger. Especially if there's stuff that's like, it's a clutter and you love the stuff, but you're only keeping it around because you love it. It's not necessarily something you need or want to keep around too much. You just find yourself storing it away. Taurus. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? So maybe that card is about cleaning up also your love history story, rewriting your love history and story, Taurus, with that Hierophant and that Tower card. Hierophant can be a very beautiful card about love, marriage, commitment, even one's commitment to recreating the life and the love story they went towards. So, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about what's coming towards them this week, February 3rd through February 8th? What does Gemini need to know, Spirit, about what's coming towards them this week? Healing coming forward towards you this week. Healing your heart, healing your thoughts, healing journey, and rest, Gemini. Good fortune is on its way. It's here now, actually. You might not know where you're going with this, but there is healing going on. Maybe the more distant you are from what it is that bothers you, the more you will heal. Tower and the Fool. Yeah, clean it up a little bit. Your thoughts create, Gemini. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know about their love story and what's coming towards them this week? So you're just kind of hanging out on the wheel of life, the tree of life, waiting for things to happen. But pick up the phone, Cancer, and call somebody. I'll send you a quarter so you can call somebody who cares. You've got the Sun card here. There's so much joy for you to have. You should take hold now and stop allowing other people to take your power away from you, Cancer, in your love story, in your life story. There's so much love for you to have. All you have to do is call. It's kind of like that I'm a genie in a bottle song. You can't be and do what you want, Cancer. Stop being a bucket crab when you were born to be a beach crab. Spirit, what does Leo need to know about what's coming towards them in their love story this week, February 3rd through February 8th, 7th, 8th? What does Leo need to know, Spirit? Maybe find a little bit of more balance in your love story regarding trust. I know in this Moon card it's been difficult to trust, especially with romance, because it's like whoever you hook up with, it's like they want 10 different things from you, 10 impossible things before breakfast. But it doesn't always have to be that way. You have people in your life who are willing to help you with the 10 impossible things before breakfast. Trust that your partner, your friends, your loved ones will show up with you in that way, and you will see it clearly that they will. In the Justice and the Moon card for you, Leo. Yeah, clean it up. Dirty mouth, clean it up, Leo. With the Tower card. Order yourself a ladder from Amazon and climb down. Don't wait to let down your long, beautiful hair. But wait for anyone to rescue you. But at the same time, it's okay to trust others to help you with the 10 impossible things before breakfast, Leo. Spirit, what does Virgo need to know at this time? What does Virgo need to know about what's coming towards them for the week of February 3rd to February 8th in their love story? So you've got the Chariot and the Death card. So Virgo, maybe there's something you're letting go of to move forward to, even if you don't know where it's going right now. Try not to get too obsessed with the map, the road map. Hey JS, welcome back to the Chammy. So Virgo, take it easy. You're going through a spiritual transformation as well. Maybe you're looking also to buy a new car that you love. Sure, JS. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about what's coming towards them in their love life the week of February 3rd? What does Libra need to know, Spirit, about their love life that's coming towards them? Yeah, a whole lot of love coming your way, Libra, for this week. Not from others, definitely. You've been working on yourself here in the High Priestess, the Star, and the Lovers card. Cupid says that you definitely have a choice in love to make. It's going to come down really to what it is that's going to please you, and it's going to show up in the most unusual way. You're going to be like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. This is awesome. A lot of love to be had for you, Libra, this week. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know about what's coming towards them this week in their love story? Okay, what's your question? Put it in the chat and I'll answer it before I end the live in a few minutes. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know about what's coming towards them? If you want a yes or no question. If you want to get a paid reading, it's only $1 per minute. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know at this time about what's coming towards them in their love story this week? Spirit, February 3rd to February 8th, a phone call. Maybe some communication online. Someone likes you a lot, Scorpio. They want to call you or get in contact with you. They think the world of you. Spirit, what does silly Sagittarius need to know about their love life, February 3rd through February 8th? So it looks like you're going to be making a phone call or getting a phone call too, Sagittarius. World card. Maybe meeting someone new across the globe that you fall in love with. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about what's coming towards them February 3rd through February 8th in their love story? So Capricorn, strength. Tame the beast. Especially if it's the beast inside of you. And the strength and the Hierophant card, that's the next right thing for your love life, your love story. Hey, Live in La Vida, Laura. How are you, sweetheart? Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know at this time with their love story for the week of February 3rd to February 8th? What does Aquarius need to know? So you're just kind of hanging out waiting for this Emperor over here to show up. You might want to just go see him anyways. Stop waiting around. Just expect their energy to show up. They're kind of not keeping their eyes on you right now, whoever this Emperor is. It could be a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a friend, a family member. They do care about you, but they've got a lot on their mind. You're also looking the other way, Aquarius. But you're both waiting to reach out, to connect. So just make the call. The Death card says. I don't do exam pass questions. I don't do interview success questions, JS. You can ask free yes/no questions. I can help you with love, family, career, money, protection, soulmate, twin flame kind of thing. I don't do timings. I don't do health. I don't do legal, financial. I don't do pregnancy. I don't do exam passes. I don't do preschool to K-12 university questions, interview success questions, no ended times, no cheating. If you want to channel the dead, we can, but I just don't do cheating questions. It's only $1 per minute to get a reading. About the $6 Tacobox, you can get 6 cards, 6 minutes. You can get the 11/11 love reading, which gives you a couple of minutes to ask some questions about your love life. You get 11 plus cards, 11 plus minutes. You can also get the general $30 reading, which is the international standard. Probably get like 30 cards, 20 to 30 minutes, depends on what Spirit has to offer. I can only give you what Spirit gives me. In regards to your wife or whoever you were asking about, I can help you in the love department. I just don't do cheating questions. I prefer for people to make up these choices for themselves. If you're married to them or you're dating them or you're with them, you should be able to ask them anything. And if you can't ask them anything, maybe consider getting your own deck to ask questions to guide you, a little bit when you can't get in touch with a tarot card reader, or maybe your favorite tarot card reader isn't online. Going within is a good place to search too in regards to what you think is happening and what you're feeling. It's the only place on YouTube where you can get a card reading in a haunted house. All right, I'm going to end the live. I got to go make dinner. I'll be back in the hour of 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thanks so much, Laura, for coming by. JS, thank you so much for coming by. Dwayne, Faith, Ari. Everyone who came by today, thank you so much for your time, your subscriptions, your likes, your love. I'll be back in a little bit. Kalanita.